We just met.
We just met.
You go way back. Okay, I like it. I like it. Well, speaking of performance, we're talking about singers and everything. You rap, which I did not know, but you rapped on a show.
I did rap.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say present tense.
Present tense. I'm not gonna make you. Don't worry. Yeah. No, but how you did that for a role, right?
I did.
Yeah.
I did a movie called Patti Cake a few years ago. And it's set in Jersey, and I played a New Jersey rapper.
Yeah.
And I am Australian, and I've never rapped in my life, so...
Are you one of those actors who's like, yes, I can rap, and then had to go learn how to rap?
Oh, no, I was the opposite. I told the director, I was like, oh, you don't want me. I could never do this. And for some reason, he had faith in me. And then I practiced a song every single week for 2 years until we got funding for the film.
Yeah.
In my closet, because I didn't want anyone else to hear me. I'm actually not kidding.
I'm actually not kidding.
I'm not kidding. And practiced really hard. And then there was like a big performance in the film.
Yeah.
And that comes around. And the day of, I went to the bathroom and just bawled my eyes out.
Oh, no.
Because I was so nervous, but then I did it.
Yeah.
And then I did it.
No, you did amazing.
Well, now we're gonna make you rap.
Yeah, yeah. now that you're confident.
Well, I want you to rap.
I just need to go and cry first, and then we'll be good.
Who is like your inspiration? Like, there's a lot of different, flows, like vibes when it comes to rapping. Who is somebody that inspired you?
Look, I practiced everyone. I'm not kidding. Like, name the rapper, and I practiced one of their songs. But Biggie. Biggie was
classic.
who I like.
My favorite. Yeah, classic.
I just resonated because I think it was very similar to the character.
Yeah.
And I think the East Coast vibe kind of helped as well. I don't know, but that was it. Biggie was all I listened to for like months, the entire time we were shooting that, yeah.
I just love that your next door neighbor, anybody that could hear you, they're just like so cool and hardcore. You're just like rapping in your room all the time. They could totally hear you in your closet probably.
They absolutely could,
Yeah.
and I was freaking out, yeah.
I love that, I love that. But wait, let's talk about season 2 of The Tourist. We just had Jamie Dornan on, I love Jamie. But what's going on with your character in the second season?
So Helen is kind of the moral compass of season 1, and like she's the only person that tells you the truth. So you're like, oh, okay, we can follow her and we can trust her. And then she's kind of losing it in season 2. You know, she becomes a human being. And
Life is a roller coaster.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And she's messed up and she's confused and confronted with like trust issues and everything that everyone goes through. And so she's kind of on an emotional journey. Like there was my emotions were like this when I was filming in Ireland. I was like, wow.
Is that hard to go in and out of, like character-wise, like coming home and like compartmentalizing everything?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It actually really can be, but I will say, like, Irish people is some of the funniest people I've ever met.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I'm 30% Irish, I'll take it.
Everyone's Irish, that's what they say. They're like, everyone's Irish, so. But yeah, Jamie is actually one of the funniest people I've ever met in my life as well. So there was a lot of laughing. I would like go from crying and then I'd just be hysterically laughing, so.
Okay, so wait, well, speaking of that, Jamie was here and he shared a little story from behind the scenes, so let's show you this. I heard that you like to mess with your co-star, Danielle. Like pranks.
She's just an easy
target
because she's, everyone's talking about how haunted this sort of old house
Like where you're
was.
shooting?
Yeah. And it had a vibe, had a sort of freaky vibe. And we were rehearsing the scene and we're in this like stairwell. There's sort of like grime on the walls, like greasy. I don't know if it was set decoration or it was like real grime.
Yeah.
And I just like wrote her name on the wall.
Look at your face. I'm an easy target too. I'm gullible, and I just don't like to be frightened in general. But like, did you know it was him?
Okay, look. Yes, I think I had a sense, but come on, that is creepy. We were in this tiny little dark corridor because we had to like run out for the scene, but we always had to start in this little corridor. And one time we come back from a tape, and my name, just Danny, is written on the wall. And I was like, no, what the hell? Because we've been talking about how this place was haunted for days, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And now we're doing a night scene in this creepy place, and there was no light, and it was terrifying.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, Jamie, you did that. And he's like, no, what are you talking about? No, I didn't do that. And I was like, Jamie, don't you mess with me.
You're a liar.
You're a liar. Yeah. And he's like, no, I didn't do it. And I just let it go. We go and do another take. We come back, and then it says, die.
Oh my God.
That's where the line was crossed.
Like, Jamie.
That's where the line was. Are you into haunted houses at all? Do y'all do?
I love haunted.
Oh, hard pass.
I do. I'm a demon fighter. I grew up Catholic, so I'm like, bring it.
I can't help it. I punch. Things come at me, and I'm just, I'm just like, it's your fault. You came at me.
That's a good reaction.
I know, but it's not when like these people are like, ma'am, you paid to get in here. Like this is like this physical harm.
That's a good point.
Like yeah. Okay, we have to take another break on that fun note. Season 2 of The Tourist is streaming now on Netflix. Check it out, everybody.